Hey docs, I hope you are having a fantastic day. I'm Dr. Jeff Langmaid here with Dr. Jason Deitch, co-founders of the Smart Chiropractor, and we want to hook you up with our most popular campaign. We're talking about patient retention, onboarding. We're going to talk about how that ties into a welcome campaign and why this is critically important for your practice. It ties into reviews, testimonials, referrals, pretty much every single aspect of your practice. We want to hook you up with the exact campaign strategy, the flow that we've utilized, as well as a template to get started. If you see it in your email, awesome. You have access to it. If you don't see it in your email, please click the link that we've dropped. That'll give you access. Or if you just haven't checked your email yet, head on over to the website, enter your email again. We'll be able to duplicate sort it, but I want to ensure that you get this campaign because this is one of our most popular and it can do wonders for your practice as you get set up for success in 2023. Jason?
Well, just for those that may not have received the emails, may not have seen our videos before, may be new to this conversation, Jeff and I are launching our brand new 4-video series, and it's very specifically designed to teach the profession, to teach you about how to use the #1 underutilized technology that actually guarantees you results, literally guarantees you a return on investment. In fact, it guarantees you a 3 times return on investment, all by understanding how to think about and implement automated email campaigns. Now, you may have heard the saying that the money is in the list. If you've studied any of the online marketers, that is one of the most common mantras you'll hear them say, that when you follow up with people on your email list, or when you send people the right message at the right time, you are actually creating what we think of as a world-class experience. Today, we're specifically talking about your welcome experience. What happens when people come to your practice? They start care. Great, I'm in. This is exciting. This is wonderful. My first visit. And they are on their way to hopefully completing and following through with your recommended care plan. Hopefully, you're giving some sort of care plan recommendations, and people start up and their job is to go through, hopefully, all of your active care plan recommendations. Well, what most chiropractors do is, hope for the best. People come in, they hope that their time during table talk is enough to address their issues. They hope that their staff is not so distracted and busy, even if they are trained, most are not well enough, to make sure that they've explained the right messaging at the right time to really anticipate all of the needs, the questions, frequently asked questions and concerns that basically 100% of the new people who start in your practice have. And what we found out is, you'll hear us say this mantra over and over and over again, that the key to success is consistency, to consistently make sure you're getting the right messaging to the right people at the right time. In this case, when we're talking about new patients coming in your practice, starting active care, that means a series of emails that goes out that coincide with, welcome to our practice. Here's what to expect. Here's what we'd recommend you do. Here's how to get best results from your care here. And here are the answers to the most frequently asked questions, along with anything and everything you think is important for a new person. Every new person who comes to your practice should be aware of and should know. The professional way to do that in today's digital day and age is through email. And by having automated email campaigns so that when somebody starts their care, they get an email immediately that acknowledges, thank you for coming in here, that congratulates them for making the right decision, and a sequence of, again, automated email campaigns. We'll say it over and over and over again. A sequence of emails goes out in sequence in tandem automatically. The saying is that the secret to success is consistency. The secret to consistency is automation. And that's exactly what we have found to be the #1 missing link when it comes to marketing and communications for your patients in 3 categories. Today, we're talking about the welcome experience and retention. Our previous videos, we've talked about how do you capture the 95% or more of people that actually go to your website but aren't ready to sign up, to call, or click for an appointment at that time. When you do the math, when you look at the data, roughly on average, less than 5% of the people that visit your website are actually coming in as a new patient. That's a problem that's easily fixable with automated email campaigns. We've talked about that in previous videos. Today, we're talking about that onboarding welcome experience. Person comes in, they start getting a series of emails as they come in. Jeff, what are some of your favorite parts, or what have you found by looking at the data? And we have remarkable data of the hundreds of chiropractors already using this type of system and the results that they're getting to increase one of the most important parts of their, I'll say, practice strategy, which is making sure that your retention is as high and as strong as it needs to be.
Jason, there's a couple of things there to highlight that I think are really, really important. Pieces that you brought up. I want to be super clear with everybody listening and watching. We're going to hook you up with the campaign flow and an email template to get started. Click the link and check it out. We are going to give you exactly what we utilize with hundreds of chiropractors. We send over 1 million emails per month. And we know that up to 20%, in some cases it could be higher than that, but up to 20% of people that go to chiropractic patients don't complete their active care plan. That means they lose, that means you lose. That means they're not getting the best clinical results. They're less likely to refer. They're less likely to leave a review. They're less likely to leave a testimonial because clearly you chose the active care plan for a reason and based upon what they presented with, their health goals, and what you found during your examination. So if they're dropping out before that, it's a certain loss for them, and it's a loss for your business and practice as well, not only because of reviews and testimonials, but also missed revenue opportunity. So I like to tell this as a story. I highlighted this yesterday, but I'll kind of repeat it again briefly because I think about it just really pragmatically, right? So we'll say there's a Dr. Jeff and a Dr. Sarah. So Dr. Jeff, you go in to see Dr. Jeff. You get a great first visit, you leave, you come back for the second visit, you have a great experience, you leave, you come back for the third visit, you have a nice experience with the doctor. That's how most chiropractors have a nice practice. People love the care that they receive. They love what goes on within the four walls of the practice. But you're missing so much of an opportunity to really provide a world-class patient experience. Now let's look at Dr. Sarah. Dr. Sarah, patient comes in, has a great exam, eval, and first visit. Patient goes out to their car after that first visit, opens up to their phone, and sees that there's a welcome email from Dr. Sarah saying, "Thank you so much for being a part of our practice. We can't wait to help you reach and achieve your health goals." Oh, that's nice. And the patient goes back for the second visit, has a great second visit. After that second visit, they get an email showcasing the benefits of care, emphasizing the importance of care, highlighting as time goes on, frequently asked questions, so you reduce friction and barrier. Over time, you can obviously see as I go through that example that this is a tale of two cities here. And when you have automated email campaigns, and specifically a welcome and an onboarding sequence in this case, that guides the patient journey through that initial first 2 weeks, that's a critical time in your practice. That is a make or break time. During that first 2 weeks, if you have an automated email campaign, we like to think of it like retention because we want you to retain that patient throughout active care. That is job number one. That is a critical component. And when you welcome and onboard in an automated way, it lightens the load on your staff, produces better results, and you have all of those, what I like to call side effects of more reviews, more testimonials, more referrals, and people getting better results with the care and walking out being like, this practice is awesome. And that's, I think, what we all want to have happen. And you don't have to shoulder that as the doc yourself every single moment of every single day. Keep doing what you're doing, but man, have the systems and processes flowing 24/7, 365 that support the hard work and the great care you deliver. That's where a welcome and onboarding campaign comes in. That's how it can improve your retention. That's why we want to hook you up with this exact campaign right now. So head over to the link. Jason, there's a lot to unpack there, but I'll leave it to you to do so.
There's a lot going on. And, if you're watching this video, the question is, why does this matter? And the reason it matters is because so many chiropractors we have found through the years from our experience are consistently focused on the need for more new patients all the time. Most chiropractors we talk to, they're great clinicians. They're very good at what they do. I wish it was true that if all you needed to do was get good results, you'd probably be full already if you've been in practice for a few years. because that's the easiest part about what you do, is to get good results. It is the experience. It's the, wow experience, as they say. And especially for, I'll say, younger generations, they have even a greater expectation that they're going to have a great experience in your practice. And the key really is automation. If you want to reduce your stress on a monthly basis of always needing more new patients, you can think about this as a hole in your bucket. If you're pouring water in a bucket, or if you're getting new patients in your practice, and if the water is going through big holes, that requires more and more water. That means you're always needing to put water in your bucket. If you close those holes, as in the people that come to your practice stay in your practice, they get through your active care plan, and then whatever follow-up care is appropriate and necessary based on your philosophy and your practice specialty. If the people that come in stay in, at some point, you don't need as many new people coming in. That's simple math, it's simple physics, and it's actually very evidence-based. We have the data to prove it and show it, that those chiropractors that use automated emails find people stay longer, people reactivate. It's very easy to see, if common sense isn't enough, that keeping in touch with your people, sending the right messaging to the right people at the right time is really one of the most important things you can do. Jeff mentioned it earlier. Take the stress off your staff. Take the stress off of you. Have the confidence and certainty that your message is getting out to your people, regardless of who shows up, who's got a bad day, and what other reasons they have that they can't get the job done at the highest level possible. When you can get technology to really support your success, you should. I'm not talking about replacing your hands. I'm talking about making sure that people who come in get the messaging that they deserve to hear from you. And if they're not getting it, that's really more of sort of your lack of understanding how important it is. Think about when you go to a new experience, whether it's a doctor, whether it's any new opportunity. Think of you buy tickets to a show or whatever it is. We all have an expectation. You buy something on Amazon. You want an instant receipt via email. You want to know that the shipping is happening. It's coming. You want to know, what's going on. And you'll consistently get emails prompting you for reviews and your satisfaction. That's how business is done in today's day and age. And if your practice isn't doing that, then people perceive you're not keeping up with modern technology and the basics of running a basic business in today's day and age. We want to help you understand why it works. We want to give you for free the instructions and examples of what you can do. And if you want some additional help, we'll be there to help you as well, anywhere along the way. Once you understand how important it is, then you get to decide whether you want to do this yourself or you want to take advantage of our 3x ROI guarantee. Again, that means that we guarantee you will triple your money based on what you invest. I don't know too many other investments that guarantee that. It is one of the better things that are out there. But we've learned throughout the years, many chiropractors go, show me the data, show me how I know this is going to work. One way you know this is going to work is because if it doesn't, we're giving you your money back. But we know it does, and our data and experience is usually that most chiropractors that are currently working with us are actually getting a 10x return based on our current last review of our data. And that's no guarantee of results for you, but we do guarantee a 3x ROI guarantee. So if you want to understand more, watch the video series. If you want to start getting better results by implementing email. Now, let me be clear as I close up. Using email with your people means that you don't have to spend any money on advertising. You can actually keep your clients longer. No additional money on advertising. And in our next video series, hopefully you'll keep an eye open for it, we're going to be talking about reactivations. Where are those thousands of people that you've taken care of over the years in your practice? Where did they go? It used to be the manila folders in your file rack. Now it's all the data that's in your computer. Where are all those people? Wouldn't it be great if you could, hey, I'm here, without looking and feeling like you're being desperate because you need new patients, but really following our teach and invite consistently formula. That is TIC, teach and invite consistently. That is our philosophy. That is our structure. It's what we do, and it's what will help you do to make sure that in our next video series, you learn more about reactivating the thousands of people that have already been there to see you. We assume you've been in practice for a while, but even if it's only been a few months or a few years, people have been in, they stopped, and the question is, what are you not going to keep in touch with them? Are they no longer people that deserve to hear from you? So this is not about being desperate and needing people. It's about being generous and serving people. It's about educating them and making sure that they consistently learn more about why they should be staying in your practice. Jeff?
That is well said. This is also about helping me stop crying when I hear chiropractors say that they email their patients one time a year or one time a quarter, and it's like the money is in the list. So we, quick recap, we want to hook you up with an onboarding and welcome campaign, exactly what we utilize with our hundreds of clients sending 1 million+ emails per month that generate consistent, not only reactivations, which we're going to get to in the coming days, but better retention by literally just delivering a wow experience. Why wouldn't you want that for your patients? And you get to customize, you can personalize it. We're going to show you exactly how to do so. Click the link. Hop on over, download it. There'll be a video along with it where we kind of break it down a little bit deeper for you. If you have questions, please feel free to comment or reach out to us. We're here to help. We're here to expose. I'm going to say the good work that we've been doing. That, quite frankly, for the last couple of years, we did not do enough data digging in to understand just how powerful this is. We put that together over the second half of this year, which is why we want to help you get set up for next year, utilizing everything we've learned over the last half decade plus, using automated email marketing campaigns to generate more new patients, as we talked about a couple days ago, better retention, as we discussed today, and reactivations, where we're going in the coming days. So if you have not downloaded the campaign flow and the email templates yet, I hope you hear this loud and clear. Click the link, head on over, download it. You'll get the video as well. And if you are on our email list, you might have already checked it out in your email. So please be sure to download it, utilize it, ask questions. We are here to help. We want to help you be as successful as possible in this coming year. And right now is the time to get set up to do so. So for Jason and our entire team, thank you so much for being part of our crew. Thank you so much for listening. And thank you for being a chiropractor. We will talk to you very soon. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video on the Smart Chiropractor. To not miss a single thing that's clinically oriented, marketing oriented, or more, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel today.